Well guys, camp host duty has come to an end, and it's time for us to say goodbye to the Ohio State Park, Alum Creek, where we had been here for the last three and a half months. So let's get this thing all packed up and get ready to roll. Alright, so just doing a once over, make sure we got everything from this side of the RV. Nothing here left to do but to unplug on this side. Look around, make sure there ain't nothing hanging off. That's one good thing you want to do. So we had a little tree that was a little close, but I trimmed some of the branch off there. That kept it from hitting anything. Anyway, we need a bath. Well, it's one other bad thing when you stay someplace for months on end. You don't get too many trailer washes, or RV washes, rather. Been looking at trailers, so now I got trailer in my brain. Campsite's looking pretty good, pretty cleaned up. I think we're going to leave that little bit of wood here for somebody else, because I don't foresee us burning that anytime soon. But we'll go inside and pick on Miss Jill. What are you doing? We're supposed to be getting packed up, ready to go. Miss Jill's in here taking a nap.
I'm not napping yet.
She said, I'm not napping yet. Well, anyway, see? Leave me outside getting everything gathered up.
Really?
She's taking a nap. The dog is saying, exactly. Well, we've got to our new site. We are in the RV resort. Not a bad little place. Summertime probably pretty nice. You got a swimming pool and all that kind of stuff. Sites are, they're okay. I wouldn't write home about them or anything. But, you know, it is what it is this time of year. So I guess we'll be here for a few weeks until we get the clearance from the doctor. Then we get out of here. Hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. But got some nice pretty trees. And there's an actual lake on down there somewhere. I haven't took a walk to go find that yet. But yeah, I guess it'll do for a few weeks. Alright guys, so we have completed the camp host duties all together and have left Alum Creek State Park. So, been a little bit of a long wait being a camper host. So I guess really, this is our final thoughts of what we really thought about being a camper host. Well, certain parts of it was good. Certain parts of it was not good, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we have, obviously we have different thoughts and different opinions, but
yeah, definitely some mixed feelings on that. The camp hosts that we dealt with, the people who worked with us alongside us doing that, they were great. And a lot of the visitors to the park, they were great. But there was a lot of not so nice visitors to the park.
Right. It's a state park.
Yeah.
So, you know, you get all kinds of people. Some that really take care of their spots, and some that choose not to.
Choose to be...
Or to bring their business with them. They're illegal businesses.
Yeah. So, you know, that's one of the things, you know, when you go to the state park, you guys understand there's people from all walks of life, like Jill said, and sometimes the criminal element is in the parks. So, I guess some of that kind of makes you, I mean, it doesn't really deter us from being a camp host again because of that particular thing. But we kind of got off topic with that. But yeah, there's definitely some undesirable and criminal element that's hanging around. So, unfortunately, you have to kind of lock things up and make sure everything's good, because you can't trust nobody no more. When it comes
and we
to
never
things
felt
like that.
unsafe.
No.
Because there are, in our state park, we had a patrol that went through. You know. Yeah,
they could have came through a little bit more.
Yeah, they could have. But they always came when you called.
I felt safe because she's evil.
I am.
But anyway, we back to the whole thing about the people that's coming in. Like I said, some people were, you know, respectful of nature. They would actually, you know, take care of their site and respect, you know, those around them, and not be a royal pain in the butt in the middle of the night, making all kinds of noise. You know, those kind of things right there. That's some of the things that you kind of, you know, especially when you're a camper host, you see more of that. Before we did a camper host kind of thing, we were just, we were used to it being a little bit quiet, and and kind of oblivious to, like she said, of some of the element that was going on around there. Because when you go to a state park just to stay for a few days, you don't really encounter that too often. I mean, you always encounter somebody that's a pain in the butt somewhere, or just, you know, just trashy. This is for another sake of word.
I felt like I became the old woman down the street. You know, we all have them. You know, that knows everything and knows what's going on in the park.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't know what's going on in the park. Yeah. But then you do get that curiosity factor. Well, what's going to happen this week? What's going to happen next week? But the biggest thing is, as far as being a camper host, I think the people who refuse to respect nature and not practice the pack it in, pack it out techniques, you are a scumbag. I'm sorry to say it that way, you're a scumbag.
Throwing bottles and stuff into the weeds.
Throwing things out that could hurt other, people's children that are in the parks and stuff like that. You guys, that's just wrong. Don't do that. And, in most state parks and most RV parks, private ones, they have restrooms. There's particular places you go do those things, not out there in the woods. But if you're going to do it in the woods, at least bury number 2. Right. Don't leave it in the campsite. For God's sakes, do not do it in the fire pits. I thought this was something, when you were raised, you learned, basic things like go to the restroom when you have to. Don't poop in your pants. Don't pee in your pants. And definitely don't leave those discarded items like that laying around in the park for other people. Clean up after
yourself if you do.
I guess that's really the main thing. Clean up after yourself. Do not be a nasty person.
But
I can go on with this because there is just, and the other thing of people, there's so many crazy things that we found there. Like I said, people bring in, adult entertainment devices and just leaving them randomly through the park. Why? I'm sure there's parks that is directly for that.
And my mind's like, what's she going to say when she gets home and finds that it's not there?
Yes. Ladies, if you come and you bring Bob, take Bob home. And if it's some of you guys out there, if you brought Bob with you, please take Bob with you home. Little kids do not need to find those items. And
dogs.
Yeah, and you just see somebody's kid come running in the park with, with these kind of items, and hey, look what I found. Or yes, you send your dog playing fetch and your dog brings one of those back to you. Thankfully that did not happen with us, because our dog looked at it and was like, what the hell's that?
Well, I think I parked over, so he didn't know.
No, when he walked back through there with me. Anyway.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, so, but all in all, like I said, we had a great time with the other camp hosts. We had a great time in the state park, other than just the few bad apples who basically ruined that for everybody else to enjoy and ruin in places like that.
I think, I'm not saying that we would never do it again, because we might. I mean, there's, I think it was a great opportunity. We met some great people, and we learned a lot about our state park. So,
and some things about the state park you didn't want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're thinking about doing it, I would definitely recommend at least doing it once. That way you know if it's for you or not.
Yeah, because like I said, camp hosting is not going to be for everybody, just like full-time RVing is not going to be for everybody. This is not everybody's cup of tea. Unfortunately, it's a different life. And I guess if you want to be a camp host, be prepared to get your hands dirty, because you do have to, clean up after some of these people.
And they're all different. All the parks are different.
Yeah. There's no, written in stone thing across the board. This is what you're going to do when you're a camp host.
Some clean bathrooms, some don't.
Thank God for the not cleaning the bathrooms.
And cleaning the bathrooms, I know that some actually clean the bathrooms here in Ohio at our state park. They just pretty much stocked the bathroom. They picked up trash. They didn't have to clean the bathrooms. They had state workers do that. So, definitely, if you go looking to be a camp host, definitely, ask them.
Ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not going to be out digging ditches and things like that.
Just now, like any job,
we were very fortunate doing the camp host. Yeah, we weren't at one of the private RV parks where they were probably expecting you to go out there and, clean ditches and, dig holes and help them get their back 40 ready for some more campsites and things like that.
It kind of goes to the not what you think you're worth. Like if you think your time is worth $10 an hour. Make sure that you're not working 40 hours for a camp spot that only costs $200 a month. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, do the math a little bit.
We figured out ours was worth, after the 20 hours that we were supposed to work, it evened out to about $10 an hour. Which, yeah, for one person.
Oh.
One person. Now, if you had 2 people working 20 hours, that state park would not be worth it. But we really weren't working 20 hours. So, there's a little math. You know, just know what you're worth. And your time is worth money.
Yeah. So basically, just really, what are you willing to do for a campsite? Is it really worth it for you to save a few bucks by not paying to go out and clean up after trashy people? A lot of people probably not. So that's my feelings on that, is people are nasty. And I ain't trying to clean up after people who should have known these kind of things. Their parents, you failed. You should have taught your... Because these are not young people that are doing this. Matter of fact, most of the younger people are actually a little bit nicer to the nature than the older people who should know better.
I found that most of the young people that came to the campground were very polite kids.
Mm-hmm.
Very surprising.
Yeah. So, I guess really that's our final thought on it, is it can suck and it can be great. We had a reasonable, good experience.
Yeah.
Like I said, there were some times it just, you looked and just thought, really, people? But other than that, it just, it take the good with the bad.
Yeah, I think the people we worked with definitely helped.
Yeah, the people that we were fortunate enough to be camp hosts with, it kind of...
Yeah, you know you're not in it alone.
Not in it alone, and everybody was... Because I think it was a whole new group of camp hosts this year where we were
there's only
one person that was actually here
7 or 8 sites.
I don't remember how many they had. We had enough.
Yeah, there. I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, it was... I think it was a learning experience for
guys,
a lot of us.
Watching.
Yeah. Yep, we haven't forgot about you, especially all the guys who bailed and got out of Ohio before, we are going to get out.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to run it across a couple that we met here that also have the YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm. Those Blessed Adventures.
Yeah, hopefully we meet up with them over in...
Somewhere around, because we're planning on going to Quartzsite.
We're trying, yeah.
Yeah, as long as the doctor can get me ready to go... Everything gets cleared up with me, which I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm still not quite 100% yet. So, got to wait for them to give us the okay, then we can hopefully make tracks west.
Yeah.
Because...
So, I guess we can kind of go into our plans for the next... We're going to be here for a little while longer.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
we're going to head out there and we'll discuss our little plan of adventure when we head out that way.
Yeah.
Nothing's set in stone yet, but we're really trying to be in Quartzsite for January and then go to the RTR.
Yeah.
That's what we are really trying to do, and so hopefully we'll get the okay.
If
so
anybody,
we can get out.
if anybody's,
yeah, if anybody else is going out there, let us know.
Yeah.
Be nice to meet up with you and say hello.
Yeah, we love meeting people.
Mm-hmm. Except for the nasty ones in the campground.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Except for the ones that, leave nasty stuff on the ground.
Which we didn't mind meeting you. We just wish you were the culprits that was going to be that nasty. So we would have had to talk. Clean up after yourself. Do not leave this. Take your home adult entertainment devices with you when you go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. That's all we got for you today. Sorry we're a little behind on the videos with me being kind of down under the weather here. It's been a little harder getting videos done and running back and forth to the doctor appointments and stuff like that. We just really haven't had a whole lot of time to shoot a bunch of video.
I've been working outside
of
the rig, so
yep, it's been a little bit of an adventure here for us and getting everything done, but so we're still here. We're still trying to get out of Ohio. We're still trying. Somebody rescue us.
We are not going to be here for the snow, no matter what.
No, whether we get clearance or not, we find another doctor who say yes.
Yeah.
No,
we're going to go stay on somebody's property. That's
no, we're not.
If you find us in your backyard, don't mind us.
Yeah, right. We're just passing through. We'll be doing a whole lot of BLM land. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so guys, like I said, we want to say thanks for watching us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.